Team Trump revives attack ads against DeSantis in Iowa. The Boston Globe stay up to date with important news developments, delivered right to your inbox. DeSantis team took something of a victory lap over the existence of the ad, with Andrew Romeo, a spokesperson, saying it showed that, after months of pounding their chest that they already had the race won, Team Trump is now being forced to publicly admit that Ron DeSantis is climbing in Iowa, and is a dire threat to their chances of securing the nomination. Romeo described a litany of problems such as the southern border crisis and the war in the Middle East, and said that amid all of it, Team Trump inexplicably has decided to level false and hypocritical attacks on Ron DeSantis. About Puerto Rico. An official with the Super PAC declined to comment on the ad. Trump's team appears to be trying to crush DeSantis in the state where he has turned his focus in the remaining weeks before the caucuses. And the fresh attacks are coming as he tries to stave off Haley, pushing him into a two-front political battle with reduced resources. Liberals have a plan to make Puerto Rico a state, adding 2 Democrats to the Senate, and Ron DeSantis sided with the Liberals' power play, the ad says. Ron DeSantis sponsored the bill to make Puerto Rico a state. It ends by saying, DeSantis sided with the Liberals and sold out Iowa conservatives. Ron DeSantis is just plain wrong. The topic of statehood for Puerto Rico, a U.S. territory since 1898, has been politically charged for years, with many Republicans opposing it, suggesting it would help Democrats electorally. As a congressman, DeSantis, along with several other members, co-sponsored a bill that did not openly call for statehood for Puerto Rico, but laid out a path by which it could be accomplished. The ad comes as DeSantis is fending off the threat of movement in the state by Nikki Haley, the former governor of South Carolina, after DeSantis had held steady in second place for months, though well behind Trump. DeSantis' team pointed to a statement Trump gave in early 2016, as a first-time candidate, in which he also supported a process for Puerto Rican statehood. But since then, and during his presidency, Trump was adamantly opposed to statehood, primarily after officials in Puerto Rico criticized his performance in response to Hurricane Maria. DeSantis has also been critical of Puerto Rican statehood more recently, and in starkly political terms. In a recent virtual event with voters in the Virgin Islands, which is holding its primary in February, DeSantis was asked about whether he would support territories gaining a voice in the Electoral College. Well, how would the Virgin Islands vote for president? Would they be red or blue? He said to Laughs, according to a recording of his remarks. I don't want to pony up 3 electoral votes for the other team.